Hello, I'm Andy, and I'm going to read to you a tarot monthly horoscope for animal signs, and this is in particular for you, the rat, and it's for the month of March 2017. So let me shuffle my Kabbalistic cards, and I'm going to divide the month of March into two. And the first card that I'm going to pull is to do with the first 15 days of March in all the different areas of your life. Now, when I look at this card, it's upside down. It means that you have more control over the first 15 days and fate has less control. So that in a way is a good sign. Now let me start talking to you about your career. The first 15 days for you, the rat, in the month of March, are going to produce opportunities, but they are not stable. They are going to produce chances of you making a move, but I would suggest that you wait and see. So it's a first 15 days where some indications on this card say that you can have a possibility of movement. But there are some planets on this card that say that in the long term, if you make the move to a different job in the first 15 days of March, you are not going to be very happy. So I would rather you explore whatever situations or offerings made for you in your career if you are looking for change, and try and study the situation in the first 15 days rather than quickly accept it and want to move ahead. The card also shows that there is a tendency for you to be demanding and you want to be the center of attraction. So your ego play is seen in the first 15 days. That is not good because the planets of ego on this card are against you. And they show that because of the ego, there is infighting, there is disagreement between you and your colleagues, or even between you and your superiors. So try and lie low and work along with the rules and regulations set up and don't allow for risks to take place. Now I'm going to move to your business area. The business area firstly says that for the first 15 days of March is more money out than money in. Money is very tight. So obviously I would not advise you to think of expansion. I would advise you to consolidate, which means that look after whatever you have in hand. Try to repair that because money is scarce. You have to tighten your belt and try to keep yourself afloat. But there are also some signs on this planet that say that somebody or some opportunity from abroad, a foreign country, or if in your own country, somebody who is a foreigner or of another race than you, can be very helpful. So I would say listen, discuss, negotiate, but don't grab the business opportunity, don't grab your career forecast or things like that. Okay? Now, regarding the business area, the opportunities coming for partnerships are also there. But I would say that rather than quickly want to tie up with a partnership, I would have a wait and see attitude. Now I'm going to talk to you about romance. And in your romance area, I want to talk to you that the rule should be all that glitters is not gold, because you are going to connect or have the chances of connecting for a romance where the person's outward qualities look very nice, but inwardly the person may not be very compatible. So give yourself a chance to study the romance situation first before you go full speed into it. Somebody from a foreign country or somebody who is not the same race as you or somebody who is a foreigner is going to be very interested in you. So try and follow that lead. Try and follow that lead in the romance area. So there are possibilities, but there are warnings as well. So my advice would be that look into the possibilities with interest, but don't dive headlong into it. Regarding your marriage, The problem here for you is that differences, disagreements, ending up into quarrels and arguments is seen very high. So you don't want to do that because these are all negative things. Secondly, you can travel. The chances of travel in your marriage area are good in the first 15 days of March. But there are also differences, and the first differences is financial areas which are not steady. So if your marriage partner wants to travel at any cost, try and negotiate to delay it. If your marriage partner wants to spend money on building a bigger kitchen in the house and extending the porch and wanting more furniture and a new carpet, try to negotiate with your marriage partner to say wait. Otherwise, disagreements in your marriage can be over many issues. So you have to negotiate very carefully. You have to be ready to make changes in your marriage area which you may not totally like, but they may make your partner happy. Okay? I'm going to pull another card now which has to do with your last 15 days in your areas of life. Now this card is upside down, which means it's facing you. So I would say that circumstances are going to improve a great deal for you in the last 15 days, for you the rat, last 15 days of March. Now we see that in your career area, you are going to get very good news. You are going to get not only good news in the place that you are already working in, but if you have made any applications in other areas to change your job, the good news also comes. So you have to use your common sense to see whether you want to stay or make the move. Both are very possible. I would say that if you want to make the move, I would support it, because the chances of progress in the last 15 days or the chances of getting more status, more recognition, more happiness are seen connected to a planet of change. But at the same time, if you are happy enough where you are, you use your common sense and look at your business and environment in your own country to see whether it's worth the change or does it produce exposure to risk. In your area of business, you are going to be also very lucky in the last 15 days. There's an approach of business partnerships or people who want to invest with you. You yourself will find that you attract business possibilities, and your approach to getting new contracts in business are also very active. So I like you to hold on until the last 15 days to get into action, whether in career or in business. And in business area, it says that you can climb very nicely, very quickly. So the good luck elements are with you in business areas in the last 15 days. You make your move and you will attract contracts, you will attract business contacts, and you will have the luck with you. Now let's move on to romance. In the area of romance, you can be very lucky. And in the area of romance, if you are looking for romance, you just have to make contacts, and you will find there has been a lot of attraction from you from quite a few people. So you try your luck and communicate and make your contacts. Sometimes the others will do that and contact you. I would say be busy in the area of romance. Look for new situations if that's what you want. Or you can improve the ongoing romance situation to a very good level. The bonding will be very nice in the last 15 days. In your area of marriage, you can also become very happy in the last 15 days. Respect for you, belief in you, support from you comes from your marriage partner and from your family areas as well. So you are found to be very happy in your marriage area. Discuss the issues which were earlier troubling you, perhaps in the first 15 days, and also discuss plans in your marriage area. Plan the expansion that your marriage partner may want, a bigger kitchen or a bigger porch or more furniture. It's a good time now. There's a lot of negotiable goodness and also support from your marriage area. And also there are planners that can help you to travel. So plan a holiday if you want in the last 15 days as well. So your last 15 days more stable than your first 15 days of March. I want to talk to you about some dates, lucky dates for you in the month of March, for you the rat. Now I've calculated that the dates of the 7th, the 16th or the 25th of March are going to be very lucky for you. So if you want to talk about a change of career, use these dates to negotiate with a new possibility. In your ongoing career, use these dates to talk to superiors about what you want and how you want the improvement to want. In your romance area, if you are looking for romance, use the 7th, 16th and the 25th to communicate and to contact and to connect with romance partnerships. If you have already a romance, use this for bonding, get together, and you will see a lot of good expansion and good bonding in your romance area. And if in your marriage area, use these dates to further negotiate yourself and your marriage partner into a good situation. I want to talk to you about colors and which colors can be very helpful for you in the month of March. The color that I've chosen for you is the color gray. All right, is the color gray. Let me hold up these cards. It's the color gray, and if you wear gray undergarments, top garments, you're going to be very lucky with the color gray. It just attaches you to the planets who want to help you. We take colors for granted, and we look around and there are colors everywhere. But I believe that colors are here because every planet who communicates with you is going to communicate with the color that that planet controls. So if you wear the wrong colors, you will get energy from the wrong planets. If you wear the good colors, you will attract good energy. Only way to know is one day by making a full horoscope for yourself, and on your date of birth and time of birth and looking at your palms, I'll be able to really confirm. But generally speaking, for you, the red, the color that I will ask you to wear for the month of March would be gray. Pillowcase, bedsheet, towels, even your handkerchief if you have a gray one. And if you have a piece of paper that's gray in color, put your hand on it and make your wishes, meditate, and you will see that a lot of things can come through. So it's not the product entirely, it's the color. Okay. Now I'm going to talk to you about direction energy. Around the compass, there are planets who have their homes. So when we look at a certain direction, we will get energy from a certain little group of planets. This certain group of planets may be good for your horoscope, may not be. And the only way to find out is to do a full horoscope based on your date of birth, time of birth, and looking at your palms. But for you, the rat, I would say for the month of March, I would like you to face northwest. When you face as much as possible northwest, when you meditate, you want to make your wish, you want your dreams come true, and you face northwest, a lot of flow of energy from there is very good for you in March, and you'll be able to get what you want. I'm already Skyping, and I charge 50 USD for a 75-minute horoscope and palmistry session on Skype. And to make a date or to communicate with me or to ask questions, go to Facebook and search for me. If you can't find me, search for Andi, A-N-D-I, .singh, S-I-N-G-H, .9, the number 9, .facebook.com. And then you'll find me and follow me, and we can communicate and make a date for Skyping. Until then, I wish you the best of March 2017, and goodbye.